The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the calm waters of the Yellow Sea. It was November 10th, 2009, and the tension between North and South Korea was palpable. The waters near the Northern Limit Line, NLL, the disputed maritime boundary between the two Koreas, had seen numerous skirmishes over the years. Tonight, however, something far more ominous was brewing. The South Korean Navy corvette, ROKS Cheonan, was patrolling the contested waters. Its crew, seasoned and alert, kept a watchful eye on the radar screens in the vast, dark expanse of the sea. The Cheonan, a Pohang-class corvette, was equipped with state-of-the-art radar and sonar systems, making it a formidable presence in these contested waters. Lieutenant Kim Soo-jin, the ship's second-in-command, stood on the bridge, her eyes scanning the horizon. She had an uneasy feeling, a sense of foreboding that she couldn't shake. The night was too quiet, the sea too still. The tension in the air was almost tangible. "All systems normal, ma'am," reported Ensign Park, the radar operator. Kim nodded, but her intuition told her something was amiss. "Keep a close watch, Park. Any unusual activity, no matter how small, report it immediately." An hour later, as the Cheonan continued its patrol, Ensign Park noticed a blip on the radar screen. It was faint and fleeting, but it was there. "Ma'am, there's a contact on the radar, bearing 030, range 15 nautical miles. It's small and moving slowly." Kim's brow furrowed. "Could be a fishing boat, but stay sharp. Increase surveillance on that contact." As the minutes passed, the blip disappeared, only to reappear intermittently. It was behaving erratically, moving in short bursts and then vanishing from the radar. "Something's not right," Kim muttered to herself. She decided to inform the captain, Commander Lee Jun-ho, who was in his quarters. Commander Lee, a veteran of numerous naval engagements, listened intently to Kim's report. "Let's not take any chances," he said, his voice steady. "Change course to intercept and investigate." The Cheonan turned towards the contact's last known position. As they approached, the radar picked up more contacts, this time larger and moving in formation. It was a North Korean patrol boat, accompanied by smaller vessels. "Battle stations!" Lee ordered. The ship's crew sprang into action, their training kicking in. The tension was thick, every crew member acutely aware of the stakes. As the Cheonan closed in, the North Korean vessels made a sudden turn and accelerated towards the NLL. It was a classic cat-and-mouse game, but with deadly consequences. The Cheonan pursued, its crew ready for any eventuality. Suddenly, without warning, the sea erupted in gunfire. The North Korean patrol boat had opened fire, its tracers lighting up the night. The Cheonan returned fire, its deck guns roaring to life. The sea around them churned as shells splashed into the water. Lieutenant Kim directed the gun crews, her voice calm but authoritative. "Target their lead ship. Maintain fire discipline." The two sides exchanged volleys, the night filled with the deafening sounds of naval combat. The Cheonan's superior firepower and training began to tell as they scored hits on the North Korean vessels, causing them to break off their attack. Just as it seemed the battle was turning in their favor, a sudden, massive explosion rocked the Cheonan. The ship lurched violently, alarms blaring. Kim was thrown to the deck, her ears ringing from the blast. "Damage control report!" Commander Lee shouted over the din. The explosion had caused catastrophic damage. The Cheonan began to list, taking on water rapidly. It was clear they had hit a mine or been struck by a torpedo. The situation was dire. "All hands abandon ship," Lee ordered. The crew, trained for such emergencies, moved swiftly but orderly to the life rafts. Kim helped injured crew members to safety, her mind racing. This was no accident. The North Koreans had set a trap, luring the Cheonan into a minefield. As she scrambled to the life rafts, she could see the enemy vessels retreating, their mission accomplished. The Cheonan sank beneath the waves, taking with it the lives of 46 brave sailors. The survivors, adrift in the cold waters, were eventually rescued by South Korean and American ships. The incident sent shockwaves through the region, escalating tensions and bringing the two Koreas to the brink of war. In the aftermath, an international investigation was launched to determine the cause of the explosion. The evidence pointed to a North Korean torpedo, a brazen act of aggression that North Korea denied. The findings only heightened the sense of injustice and the desire for retribution among the South Korean people. Lieutenant Kim, now a national hero, found herself at the center of a geopolitical storm. Her account of the incident was crucial in piecing together the events that led to the Cheonen's sinking. The loss of her comrades weighed heavily on her, but she remained resolute in her duty. The Daecheong incident, as it came to be known, was a stark reminder of the fragile peace on the Korean peninsula. It underscored the ever-present threat of conflict and the need for vigilance. For the families of the fallen sailors, it was a personal tragedy that would never be forgotten. Lieutenant Kim Soo-jin continued her service in the Navy, her resolve strengthened by the events of that fateful night. She became a symbol of bravery and resilience, her story a testament to the courage of those who serve on the front lines of a divided nation. In the years that followed, the memory of the Cheonan and its crew became a rallying cry for peace and security in the region. The waters of the Yellow Sea remained contested, but the spirit of those who fought and died there endured, a beacon of hope in a troubled world. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.